Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Surrounded by Stupid. I'm your host, Ed Rhodes. I created this show because, in essence, I am surrounded by stupid, as we are. All are. It seems like we turn around and we've always got people doing things stupid. There's stupid stuff on the news, you know. Well, I like to observe people. I watch people all the time, and yes, I see a lot of stupid. But tell you the truth, even with all the stupid I see more stupid in the news than I do anywhere else. In the world of politics, there is a real serious problem. And I don't want to get upset over this because I know it really can't be helped. It's really not their fault, but they really need to seek professional help. Now, we have discussed in my little inner circle about doing a full-length feature show. We want to go in search of an honest Democrat. I personally don't believe it's ever going to happen. I just don't think we'll ever find one. But the truth is, what I'm finding out, and it's like I say, it's not really stupid, but it is something worthy of this show. Democrats have lied for so long that they don't even know they're lying, ladies and gentlemen. That's how bad it has gotten. We seriously need to ask these people to go get psychiatric help. I saw a politician on one day on the news spout off this stuff about something about the Obamacare, and that none of that was true, none of that was real. The woman that's got leukemia, that's all false, and it was all made up. It's not real. A few days later, I'll swear, he was back on TV and said, I don't recall ever saying anything like that. No, I didn't. The man is either senile or he's got other problems. Onward and upward. Let's go into the discussion here. Now, first of all, we already know that liberals can't make an argument. All they can do is take false information, throw it out there. You know, create something that doesn't exist. Global warming, inequality. Well, I can't really say that. There is an inequality, but there are some people that just don't move forward. They don't strive. They'd rather sit around and play video games or watch TV or whatever the thing is. I've known people that'll just sit around and do nothing and then complain because they have nothing. And trust me, I have first-hand experience. And then you got like I say, with the liberals, they can't argue the point because they have no facts. The math says this. I don't care. You're just racist. You know, the most of the crime in the country is black on black. I don't know why. It bothers me. It doesn't bother me that it's guns. You know, they get a gun, they shoot each other. I don't care about that part because I like guns. And it's not the gun's fault, it's whoever picks the thing up and shoots. But the black on black crime is just rampant in this country. And it's not because of the political system. It has nothing to do with the economy. It has nothing to do with our governmental structure. What it does have a lot to do with is idiots. Yes, I said it, idiots. You have idiots in government that have handed out a free ride to people. Now, I'm not just saying all black, because I know white people that are just as lazy. Yes, I've said that too. Lazy. Unemployment benefits being extended. If you had heard some of the people, when I got laid off, if you'd heard some of the people that I heard talking, well, I'll just wait. I go to school and then I'll wait until my unemployment benefits run out, and and then I'll see if I can find a job. Well, if they don't run out, what's the point in looking, right? Well, there's just no telling what these people will do. Politicians, not just all politicians, and tonight, yes, I am picking on the liberal Democrat. If you are a liberal Democrat who's an atheist, you are definitely in my sights. You are some of the dumbest people I've ever seen in my entire life. There was one that was on, I heard on the news, she was claiming that it was a good thing and it was great, that we should just be proud that our Constitution has been in effect for 400 years. Lady, you need to go back to school. One politician, Democrat of course, liberal Democrat, claiming that the whole Obamacare doesn't work, or it was claiming that all the stuff Republicans were saying about it was false, it was untrue, and everything's just hunky and damn dory. And yet, a few days later, gets back on the news, has his face plastered around, talking about, I never said that, I don't remember saying that. Ladies and gentlemen, my memory's not that bad. I don't understand why everybody else can't see it. It's funny. It is funny. It's right up there with not being able to spell potato. We really need to look at who we're putting up there. The liberal Democrats, I believe that there's it's either a disease or, well, I do know it's some sort of disease because it's psychological. They have told the lie, actually they've told several lies for so long that they can't either tell the truth or they don't know the truth. And I believe that's probably the problem. They wouldn't know the truth. They have created a lie that's so huge they just can't get rid of it. So now they have to do something about it. Well, President Obama, man, he was supposed to bring jobs back to the country. He was supposed to cut taxes. So far, all he's done was raise taxes, create another welfare system, the Obamacare, which is bound to fail. It has to fail. We can't afford it. Nobody can afford it. Those who can afford it have opted out because they're the buddies of all those politicians up there. They decided, I don't want to be in it. You've got the politicians now, and it's not just the politicians, it's the liberal Democrats who are constantly talking about how great Obamacare is. They recently threw it out there and said, well, we've got 6 million people signed up. No, they don't. They don't. Matter of fact, they probably don't even know how many they've got signed up. There's people in the wings still waiting to try to sign up. There's some people can't get on the site. They get on the site, they get booted off. Oh, well, we're going to make extensions for those people. I thought this was law. There is no extension. It's a mess. But where we've got a serious problem is that these liberal Democrats who can't tell the truth, who continually lie, they seriously write your congressman if they are a Democrat. Now, first of all, if they're a Democrat, there's probably 70%. I'm just throwing it out there. There's probably a 70% chance that they're a liberal Democrat. And if they're a liberal Democrat, there's, I'm going to say almost 100% that they're atheist. That's why they tend to say stupid things like the unemployment rate. Oh, well, I was just recently told that the unemployment rate is great. Right on. You know, if more people were unemployed, our economy would be doing great. Yeah. Yeah, and if black was white and white was black and daylight was night, and yeah, you know, if lead was gold. You can't change facts, and that's where the problem comes in. The Democrats, these liberal Democrats, have been so high up on their little pedestals. I say little, massive pedestals, looking down on the rest of us little peons, that they don't even have a clue. They don't. They don't. I know of a woman who actually, she ran and got a mayoral position in a little burg town in Indiana. And she was all talking about the change in bringing jobs and all this. Well, the woman never did anything for jobs. The town is drying up. 20 years from now, if there is a town left, there won't be much. But the first thing she had to do was create a new tax on the water bill. She added it to the water bill and said, we have to have new garbage trucks. Well, she got her new garbage trucks, and then there was people asking, okay, now that you got the garbage trucks, are you going to get rid of the tax? She goes, oh, no, God, no, we got to have new garbage cans to go with the garbage trucks. Well, okay. So they waited. Well, now the garbage cans, the new garbage cans come in, and the tax is still there, and she hasn't got rid of it. So what? Are they going to get rid of that tax? Well, if you ask her about it, she'll just tell you, well, it's only $18. Well, you got to remember, this is a woman who was born with a silver spoon stuck in her butt. She married a doctor who has a silver spoon stuck in his butt. He's not a very good doctor anyway. You can't go to see him. I don't know why people like him. He can't see his patients. They're not worthy of his attention. I'll just leave it at that. But it's only $18. Well, see, that word. I really don't like that word, only. There's some people don't like if. I personally don't like the word only. When a politician says, well, it's only a 2% increase. Yeah, only 2% this year. Only 2% the next year. Only 2% the next year. Then you've got only 6%. Her and only $18. Well, her $18 bought all these new trucks, bought all these new trash cans, eliminated 11 jobs, and her job was to try to bring jobs into the county, and she didn't. So now, eliminated 11 jobs. Now they got garbage trucks that they can't keep on the road because of the maintenance problems. They have more maintenance problems with the new trucks than they had with the old trucks. I'll give you a simple rundown, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty knowledgeable about vehicles and hydraulics. The old garbage trucks, two guys jump off the back. They take the trash cans, they dump it in the back, and a crusher comes down and drags all that up in there and mashes it. And they move on to the next point. When they get to where they're going, there's a great big cylinder on the front of it that pushes all that trash out the back of it. The new garbage trucks are different. You got a driver cruising around, he's got a remote control on a stick. Well, the more electronics you add to something, the worse it's going to get. So he comes along, he sees your trash can, he takes that, he manipulates it, he picks out the trash can, dumps it, and then he sets it down and he moves on down the road. Well, the joysticks break, the wire chafing, and of course the hydraulic systems all have to be maintained. And if you buy newer cars like that, then you're asking for more trouble. See, this is a woman that's never really had to pay for anything in her life anyway. Just ask hubby. You know, she wants to drive a Lexus, he'll say, okay. You know, so in her position, what does she do? She wants the new garbage trucks. Liberal Democrat. You see how that works? And she'll make all kinds of excuses. I just heard recently, fairly recently, that she would like, she's on a board that's trying to make a building that has no historical value whatsoever a historical monument, and it's part of the garbage company. They want to put a $500,000 terracotta roof on it. Is this coming out of her pocket? No, shoot, no. Really? Her pay for that, or her and her cronies, all these people in the historical society? You've got to be nuts. Oh, shoot, no. Taxpayers. As long as these people can raise a tax, create a tax, and they have a blank checkbook, they'll do whatever they want to. And since they're liberal, you can't argue with them. The minute you turn around and say, no, 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 we don't need $500,000 going into a terracotta roof, she's going to look at you and say you're racist. Ladies and gentlemen, the epidemic up in the governmental offices it is an epidemic. I have yet to see an honest Democrat. I'm hearing ads on the radio from a gentleman who claims to be a Democrat and says that he would like to see some intelligent and Southern ideals come to fruition in up there. He wants to run as a congressman, and personally, I wouldn't vote for him. You know why? He has that D on the back. The Democrats have done absolutely nothing for me. They've raised my taxes. They have eliminated my jobs, and then of course when they're liberal, they justify it that I'm a racist and what else? I'm a bigot. I'm a racist. I'm a chauvinistic individual. This is what they would say. They will not have a legitimate argument. Listen to them, ladies and gentlemen. I know the news is boring. It really is. But, you know, if you put it in the proper context, it's all right. Watch the news. Look at the little clips they throw out there of these idiots. I mean, really. It's funny. The only part that's sad is they are the ones in charge. They need to be removed. They need to go seek psychiatric help. I don't know what else to say. This is kind of a thrown together show for, you know, tonight because of this. You know, we've really got to push this forward. Send a letter to your congressman or congresswoman. We got to keep them separated. Yes. But you do need to send letters to them, and if they're a Democrat or a liberal Democrat, they need to seek psychiatric help. Now, if you're a liberal and you're all mad and upset, then I've done my job. You know, you have nothing to say. You have no education. You really don't have any input. You only say stupid things. I just went all over YouTube and I was looking at actual liberals saying things, and they couldn't even argue with themselves over what was going on. So I think that's enough for now. If you have any ideas, if you have any subject matter you want to go with, give me a yell. If you check on the bottom of your screen every once in a while, I got a little thing that comes across there, surrounded_stupid@yahoo.com. Give me a yell. I'd love to hear your ideas. If you want to complain, I will read every single comment, every single one of them. If you hate me, I don't care. I will read it though. If you like me, I will read it. Okay, I'm done. Try to have a nice evening. God bless.